Crash. Well, I don't know how this works. So I guess we'll just get into it. We're live. Tell the Discord world. Nice. You are adequately subscribed. Alrighty. Oh, that's not what I wanted in the background. It's my high school ultimate team. Pretty cool. Oh, we'll put that up there. Hey, we were cool. Good, once in a while. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden. We are here for another holiday live stream, so Merry Christmas, everybody. As you can see, we're representing somewhat half Christmassy and then kind of the Christmas casual morning styles. So we got a good band of what you might be looking like at this point on Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas, Tristan. See that you're watching here. Awesome. So we are going to be playing some live Type 1 2-player. I tried to get Justin to play Type 2, but it was a little last minute and, didn't have everything ready. So maybe next time, if you guys ask. If anybody wants that. So I am going to be playing a version of my Priest's offense, or it's a Priest deck that I had. I think Priest Breaker is what I called it on the channel probably about a month ago or so, using some of the new priests from Israel's Rebellion, but now we've got cards from Roots that are added in here. And I also switched up the defense to utilize some more new Roots cards, or at least, one in particular that I thought would be kind of fun to build around, which is Rafa of Gath, who says your giants cannot be negated. So I'm going to be trying to block with some giants and utilize their cannot be negated abilities. So what you got going on, Justin?
I decided to do a Daniel deck for this morning. It's kind of a classic, but a Daniel offense. Just kind of all the normal stuff. Obviously, adding in a couple of Roots cards. Then, I guess what most people are pairing with Daniel these days, kind of a mix of Rome and Pharisees, Romans and Pharisees. So, yeah, I would not say it's a super highly refined version of the deck, but hopefully I will do Emmanuel proud with this Daniel.
Man, I'm going to play Daniel 2 weeks in a row.
I don't know, it's a deck I've had built for a while, but I've not really played it in a while. I finally just got around to updating a few things with the Roots. So, gonna give it a spin.
Swift Beings.
Got the Swift Beings.
Alright, well, to determine who goes first, we've got our rock, paper, and scissors. Our stone scroll razor. So, I'm gonna go ahead and choose rock.
I'm just gonna choose at random, so I know what I'm choosing.
Okay, well.
That way you can't metagame me.
Right, fair enough.
Choose that one right there. No idea what it is.
Okay, well, I chose rock. I chose correctly. So, I will get to choose who goes first once we draw our A tier. Finish shuffling up. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll keep. Oh wait, wrong game. Interesting. Indeed. Tempted just to let you go first. We're gonna do that.
Okay then.
You know what I didn't grab were 4 dice. You have your big dice over there.
Well, I think not have any star abilities. Probably any. One moment, folks, while we get the classic score in place to keep track of how badly I'm beating Jaden.
Accurate. All right.
Dice.
Zeros on the board.
Score dice are in the day.
You've got these little tiny dice, but they're a little bit harder to see. So. All right. I also do not have.
Means he does have a star card.
Maybe I'm just still metagaming.
Yeah, wasting time.
Yep. Won't beat me as badly as quickly. No, that's fine.
Right. My soul does not really trigger any
Color guard.
color guard soul.
I've got a lawless. And a darkness. So I think the order. Let's see. I probably do lawless first. It might kind of help determine which evil character I want to get. So I'm going to reveal my top 6. It's a spear, storehouse, Zadok, arc carrier, captive priest, guild sin offering, and a Himalak chief priest. Wow.
Let's go.
Whiffed on the lawless. Those will be underdecked. And good thing we're shuffling this up here.
That's a good start, yeah. Whiffed.
I think I'm gonna grab this one. Grab Emim.
Emam.
Emim.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Gotta double check this.
Read that card. Alright, take us away.
Alright, let's start off Mayor's Temple.
That's for dominant initiative.
Sure, go ahead.
Cool. Play Glory of the Lord.
Glory of the Lord has been Won't Jaden be sad when he finds out I added Rebel and Dust?
No.
Then
If you build your deck suboptimally, I guess that's it.
Well, I think I'm going to go with the classic one Daniel deck rescue and go with Captain Hook.
El Capitan,
I
you
will
say.
Draw a singular card and leave the cards to.
Alright. I think probably the block here. Let's go with this guy. The big Goliath. Kind of archetypal giant. Yeah, the mainstay of giants.
Draw the captain and pro plays here. Angel of the Winds.
Not exchanging. Alright. Your initiative.
To strike you down with the striking Herod.
Goliath is in fact an evil male. Sure. I will ask for dominant initiative.
Okay.
Play a warrior overtaken. Evil Philistine from deck. What are the odds you have a second battle winner for your angel there? Because that would be more value, but it's a little more risky. Near 10-2?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we gotta go with this guy, play it safe. So we're gonna take him, discard captain, add Saf, and prevent the next enhancement played by an opponent.
Well, the joke's on you. This enhancement wouldn't help me anyway.
Fair enough. Alright, so Covenant of Prayer is prevented, but it gives you 4-3, so you know 14-5. Well, won't work against Michael anyway, so we'll shuffle your Angel of the Winds. Some scattered sheep. Eventually, maybe we'll have like a director or something who can put the card images up as we're playing them, but unfortunately, we do not have an assistant yet. So, John, maybe next time you can come up here to do that.
I will pass on with 3 woes.
Don't think that works the way you want it to. Because once Angel of the Winds gets shuffled, these are discarded by game rule.
Oh, that's...
So they wouldn't come back.
Yeah, that's...
Unless you got more silver enhancements in there. Is that the firstborn, maybe?
Alright, well... Use up some stuff. Shuffle.
Shuffling the Angel of the Winds as it should have been anyway.
I feel like getting the scattered sheep out of the way. Here's the way. Get Michael right.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt a little weird having to use it there, but I figure Michael's gonna be around anyway. I don't know. There was an argument for saving the warrior overtaken there too, for someone more significant than captain in the Daniel band, but block is a block. Figured it would be a 2-for-1. Wasn't expecting the Covenant of Prayer.
I will...
Alright. 1, 2, 3. My own color guard. And a distressed lost soul. Alright. No upkeep triggers. I think I'm just gonna go right into battle here. And attack with Phineas the Zealous. Banish an idol or curse, and enhancements from numbers used by this hero cannot be negated. You got it.
I may have.
Alright. You can pick one for me to keep. Nice. Mayhem and Desperation Mayhem.
Yeah, I'm drawing.
Yeah, seemed like a good enough time, I suppose.
I was debating if I dropped the woes, keep it in play, draw an extra card. I knew I had it anyway.
Oh, sure.
There.
Alright, well, Lost Souls, they keep on flowing. A Humble and a Prosperity. Prosperity, I can discard a card to draw 2. I think I will go ahead and discard the Amalekite Slave. 2. Phineas. Alright. Down this artifact. And 7. Put down an Eli, Samuel's mentor, and I will pass the turn there. Oh. Shield. Denarius. Now you're supposed to automatically just draw with. I don't have any souls at the. You can just leave it active. It's an at any time. They made it pretty ridiculous.
Oh, that's right. It's. I get Emperor Claudius.
Seems good.
Yeah, not as great against Old Testament, but
look at the dominant protection.
Little protection. Works well with Herod's Temple, so.
True. Get that tossing.
To the top. Alright, then I think we'll go to rescue.
Yep.
All the winds. We'll exchange.
Ooh. Not very professional.
And we'll get Dan. Michael. That is.
Alrighty, so you are 1619. Getting New Testament enhancements and evil characters and tossing multi-brigade. Just barely enough stuff. And fortresses. That's actually would be relevant if you're Sheol. Well, if you had Lost Souls for Sheol. And how many cards do you have in hand? 5-ish, he says. I think go this way. Yeah. Let's block with the Philistine Armor Bearer. Take or equip a weapon from reserve. I think I will take the Philistine Chariots. And exchange deck. Alright, we get Big Boy Rafa. I can take a Philistine Warrior from deck or a black weapon from reserve. Giants cannot be negated.
Ooh.
So I believe I will be taking another weapon from reserve here.
All kinds of weapons.
Or, fully geared up. Getting Goliath's armor. So it's a 0/6. Project character from the next good enhancement played in battle. Cannot be negated if used by a giant.
Use this.
You know, pretty lame.
You were talking up Rafa like you really wanted to block with him, use him. So
that was for their sake, not for yours.
Seemed like a good angel target.
He'll be back. I think, hopefully. There's an argument there that I should have just gone for Goliath. Hoped you didn't have another hero in your 4 cards in hand. One of them was Angel. So yeah, that probably would have been better, but I wanted to try to do the thing that the deck was built to do, and just didn't want any of that, so here we are.
Post battle, use Earth. Have a human hero from reserve. Blood Avenger.
Bloody Avenger. Alright.
And that's the turn.
1.
Blood Avenger, not as good when they know you have it, but gotta work around it. That's the goal.
Yet it is. Alright, so no upkeep triggers here. We do have in Aaron's staff. Go ahead and hop in the Tabernacle and fade out that Rebel and Dust. So once per turn, if my good Tabernacle Priest enters battle, I can reveal the top cards of the opponent's deck, put Lost Souls in play, and discard an evil card. Good Tabernacle Priest cannot be negated. Both parts of that, I think, are going to be relevant this turn, as we have a few more Tabernacle Priests here. Zadok and Ahimelech. Notably, Ahimelech cannot be negated. He's in territory that works as well. And I think we have to hope we hit good. Want to draw negate enhancements or protect from capture and shuffle. Way I think I want to draw, or I could use a Ahimelech to take a card from reserve, I suppose. None of them get initiative against Blood Avenger, though, which is unfortunate. But think I will. See if we can find a lost soul. Attack with Eli. Protect OT Priest from evil capture and shuffle abilities. And I will draw 2 or take an OT artifact from reserve. I think I'm going to go for the draw here. And trigger on Aaron's staff. I'll reveal your top 4 cards. Tabernacle Priests. See if we hit no lost souls that day. We do get to discard an evil card, which I think will just be stricken, like the star ability on that, because the cards do go back on top. So you'll get a Scribes and Second Coming and whatever the other card. Alright, regretting the lack of a Malachite Slave, but I guess he would have been negated by Daniel anyway, so here we are.
Well, since I am not in fact trying a lost soul with the 2, I think you guys aren't protected from.
Nope, not at the moment.
I'll block the battle challenge with the Blood Avenger and draw 2.
Sure.
And my initiative.
Oh my God. I think we're actually okay doing this anyway. Gets the search out of the way. Well, you don't have a lost soul for shield. And don't mind having a 3 woes on the battlefield, so I'm gonna play a good crowd's choice. Play this good 3 woes, and I will play it as good to negate Blood Avenger.
Aggressive.
Well, you know. Save my heroes, slow you down a little bit.
Initiative then?
Yeah.
So, let me go.
Figure if I get the good shield or good woes out anyway, I can start negating your shield next turn. Seems like something I'll want to do. Plus, it gets a card on my hand, so I can put 1 down and we just pass the turn there. Do I do that? I do that. Likely for you to have territory interaction. Yeah, I think we'll put down Emim, and I'm going to equip Goliath's armor to him. And then I'll pass. 3.
Keep. Not protected.
Nope.
Angelic items.
Yep. And a Second Coming, Angel of the Lord, Tenants Kill the Sun, Mask of Self-Glorification, Philistine Chariots, and High Priest Plot.
So
And it is. So one of them is Multi-Brigade, and 2 of them are New Testament. Little less ideal.
alright. Search for a silver card.
I guess the Multi-Brigade one is also New Testament. But I'm not sure which part Tristan was referring to, but he said such a big brother move. The thing you did was rude, I think is what he meant there.
Enam triggers if you have another giant.
Yes. I have another Moabite. I can top deck my Old Testament Lost Soul. Another giant is in play. Withdraw a hero. Cannot be prevented by an OT card.
I will get Servants by the River.
Sure.
Now I'm playing this Daniel deck completely wrong by not getting Calling Angel. Situational.
Yeah. Action ain't bad.
Here. And go ahead and do Daniel and to Servants and to Michael.
Servants to Daniel to Michael.
Other way around. Daniel to Servants.
Yeah. How many cards in hand?
5.
5 again. Okay. Right. Yeah, reserve for New Testament Gray or back to deck for another Roman. Still start now to draw 3. I'm gonna block with Emim. Another giant is in play, so I will withdraw Mr. Michael. And armor, Emim is protected from the next good enhancement played in battle, cannot be negated. 12-14. You're 8-12, so your initiative.
Yeah, we're gonna go Second Coming. That angel back. Take down the giants one by one. Angel of the Lord.
So annoying. Yep. Where's Warrior Overtaken when you need it?
Great. Turn 1.
Let's give up the darkness, I suppose. Chance that Lawless comes back and gets some value, some full gen perhaps.
Then I will. Go ahead.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay, upkeep triggers. We've got 3 woes. Argument here for Denarius. Stop the drawing. So it will be. I mean, I can do like searching in my prep phase before Aaron's staff is triggers as I go into battle, and then I just be able to search during battle. A bit risky, I suppose. Don't have the add to battle option if I do Sheol, but only have 1 evil character and 4 cards in hand, so maybe that would be okay. So yeah, I think I actually do 3 woes on Denarius. Punish the missed search there. Alright, and then prep phase, we'll put down David's Tent. Take a 1 Samuel hero from my deck, which will be Mr. Hot Tub, which, fun fun fact for those of you not familiar with Minnesota winters and how they typically are, our Christmas endeavors this afternoon will involve being at a relative's house who has a hot tub, and it is active and running because there is no snow on the ground and it's like 50 degrees, which is very odd for Minnesota winter, Minnesota mid-December, or well, Christmas, I guess. That's probably a time that everybody is familiar with. Okay, so hot tub in hand. I'm going to put down Hebron as a fortress. My giant blocks, I will be able to draw X, which is the number of my giants. Seems pretty unlikely, though, against a Daniel deck that negates fortresses, fortunately. Something that I would have liked to have been able to do. I will activate Offering of Wrongdoing. We'll discard this card to take a Wilderness Human or OT Clay Priest from deck. I think the more priests, the better, to try to hit more with Aaron's staff. Can also just grab Ahamaz here, who does play a Lost Soul from a deck. I mean, because I didn't negate Shield, that's not going to work quite as well. We'll just get the Shield trigger right afterwards and say protect Lost Souls first, which actually is a thing that could happen. So that might actually just be the way to attack here. Let's see what we got going on in hand here. And we'll put Ahamaz down. We'll put the tub down. Okay, so different options here. For Claudius is a 10-11. Yeah, I think my best shot here, now that I have Angel of the Lord in hand, which doesn't work against Emperor Claudius, so I'd like to have at least a couple other options, and I think one of them is going to be going this way. So we're going to attack. Get to go to battle?
Yep.
Alright. Attack with Hot Tub the High Priest. Protect Lost Souls from evil cards. Reserve this card to add a Tabernacle Priest from a hand deck or territory to battle. I will reserve him. I will add Himelech, Chief Priest, to battle. Card I own as reserve. I can draw one, so he does have a pending trigger from Heta, but if attacking, I can take an OT Clay card from reserve. So I will take a Peace Offering from reserve. Interrupt, take an OT Clay card from reserve, ban any number of OT Priests. And then I will draw one from the trigger Hitub. And then I also get a David's Tent trigger. Lone first time my hero is attacking, so I'll get another draw one. And then the Aaron Staff trigger, which I now only have 5 Tabernacle Priests because the hit tub got reserved. So let's hope to hit off the top. Come on. Yay! We got one. Alright, so Lost Soul goes into play. The 7th Bull of Wrath is discarded. Because you don't have your Foretelling Angel.
Yeah. Well, he's right there on top, but. Alright, Harvest trigger.
Meeclaw Soul Synergies activated. You fell into my trap.
I'll block with Claudius.
Alright. Protected from dominance. All the things.
Activate third step.
Yes.
still in reserve, which is fine. We can.
Alright, so enhancements are being tossed. Fortunately for me, I've got a trick up my sleeves. Got a Lord of Armies. OT human may ban to up to 3 First Samuel heroes. I only have 1 First Samuel hero at the moment. My hit tub is in reserve, so I'm going to abandon Eli, Will's Mentor, protect Priest and Capture and Shuffle, and draw 2. We're taking OT artifact from reserve. I've got a You'll Remain and a Covenant of Abraham in reserve. You'll Remain is 0-7, I believe, the numbers, so not going to help me in a toss battle, so I think I just take the draw 2 here. Got my Lost Soul, which I believe I will be making a token for you. And that brings me up to 13, 17.
Cards in hand.
11-ish. Merry Christmas, Bobby. Thanks for joining us here. We're currently on my turn with a rescue or an intense battle going on here, a little toss battle. We're in round 3 now. Yeah. He did the 7th Pull of Wrath there.
I want to cover it. Toss the Plot to Kill.
Oh, so that makes me a 7-11, huh? Yeah, I don't think that's worth it here. I think I just pass. Alright. Yeah, bit unfortunate. Put down a storehouse. Protection online. Think. Put down a Sheshai. Got 3 cards in hand.
Yep.
I don't know if that will be useful in battle. I think we're okay to wait though, so I'm just gonna put down an Armor Bearer. I'm down to 8, so I will pass the turn.
Crowd's lost. Alright, okay.
Noise gate.
Nothing in my upkeep. I will deactivate Denarius.
Yep.
And in my prep phase, territory class return, use Daniel's prayer. Take this angel reserve.
Yep.
Play the foretelling angel finally. It's only 4. Successful is not a card.
Not a Daniel card. Deuteronomy, yeah. The other book that starts with a D.
I will activate my Herod's Temple and reserve this on
Like during battle that you can.
during battle. Oh, I'll do it. The trigger in my mind that during.
Can attack with Daniel then
Or
though.
go ahead to theme. Neil.
Mm-hmm. So I think how many cards you got in hand now?
5-ish.
Pretty consistent, yeah. Hmm. I was really not wanting to play against a Daniel deck with this. Doesn't let me do the things I want to do as well. But we can talk about this before the stream. I do think that Goliath is pretty decent against Man, though. You want my Rafa back too. Don't think we're gonna get there though. So Goliath it is. I'm not taking or equipping from reserve, just changing to Goliath and pile.
Yep.
Daniel is protected. And Servants of Michael get. Unfortunately, my Hebron is negated by Daniel and also now Goliath.
Yep. Not effect. Yep, that'll work. I will.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Upkeep triggers. Do storehouse. Or, sorry, 3 woes, negating shield. So I can use my storehouse with impunity. I use my storehouse to take. So we'll take the Steel Remain. And we'll prep phase on my shield. Got a utility madhouse over here. And I will activate a Holy of Holies. 8 characters except good OT priests. And I've got a 2/1 Eli, which is kind of cool. Good initiative character there, but you still have the Herod's Temple, so there is that to be worried about. Yeah, I think this is the play we gotta make here. Hope for the best. I'm gonna play Angel on your Emperor Claudius while he is not protected. And then we'll move to the battle phase. And let's attack with we attack with Zadok. Alright. Let's send out the Eli. Their dude, though, that's pretty bad. Alright, let's just do Zadok. I'm going to not reserve, I guess. But I will draw 2. Right, and then I guess I have had Tabernacle triggers, but this deck isn't really built for that. No teal or white. I do have Aaron's Staff, so I will get to reveal 5, but just won't be able to discard anything. Oh, right, yeah, you got Crowds is online. Okay, yep, your deck is protected completely.
As it.
Sure. Yep.
Four, 9.
4/9. Tap my screen there. Yep. You. Yep.
assault.
Mm-hmm. Activating Herod's Temple. Okay, fine.
Alright. And top card reveal is Funnel. Alright, I got a small ability.
You have hand protection at the moment. Yeah. Good, not great. Draw, but no negate. Right, no. Or negate, but no.
There we go. I'll use ability.
Good. Balance disobedience. Alright. I have a couple of shield triggers. From Deceiver and then from Saul. I will underdeck these two. And it is your initiative, good sir. That you will. Alright. Well, I think I will take the opportunity to...
Actually, before...
Now do the toss.
What's that?
I would still be able to toss you down if you did that. Because he was only protected from human heroes, he wouldn't be protected from Herod's Temple.
Oh, the toss ability. Great, yeah.
I mean, if you want. Maybe I have 2 power of enhancements. Strength, I should say. Alright, so I will play Phineas's Spear. Reserve this card if I do protect hero from Evil Brigade, or take an OT Clay card from reserve. I'm going to reserve this card. I'm going to take an OT Clay card from reserve, which will be Phineas's Spear. That will trigger my Himalek. I'll get a draw 1. I'll do that again. Phineas's Spear. Boop, boop. Card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. I will do it one more time. Take it, draw a card. And so I'm up to 3 triggers on a Himalek and 3 triggers on Phineas's Spear. So I will play it one more time, serve it, and I think I still just take the spear back, get one more draw. Okay, cool. That would be cool. I don't think I have any way to get around the protection. But I could just get value. Yeah, Zach said the offense looks familiar. We're doing some similar things. Peace Offering, gonna go to reserve for an OT Clay card. will be a Hitub and any number of OT priests. Let's do Ahmaz and Eli. Captive priest and Aaron. I think that's it. So Ahmaz will protect from withdraw and reserve abilities. Play a lawful from a deck or negate a neutral card. It'll negate your crowds. Eli will draw 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. Captive priests will capture, add a priest from hand deck, territory, or reserve to battle. Let's do one from reserve. We'll grab a Beathar. Protect. I can take an O2 clay enhancement from reserve. I'll pass on that. Aaron, take a tabernacle artifact from deck. Finally get the book. And I could ban to another tabernacle priest. I think I will decline. In case you've got a scattered, I suppose. And still no ways around the protection. I'll pass. I guess it's your initiative anyway, but. Alright, put down an artifact. Put down a hot tub. Discard phase now, so I will. Let's see. I'm going to reserve Covenant of Peace, Phineas of Spear, Zeal for the Lord, and You'll Remain. Storehouse. Fresh out of Himalite triggers this turn, so no drawing, unfortunately, but cards anyway. I probably have to do one more, actually. I want to. Yeah, I guess let's do the. Alright, let's just do this. I'll play Son of God to rescue the crowds. Finally catch up here. And then we'll play High Priest Plot to reserve a good card from your hand. Did we hit good? Swift Beings or Son of God, huh? Beast, Tribes. I think Son of God is kind of the obvious choice. There's a temptation or a thought to do Swift Beings just because you get Daniel, or the Son of God is a Daniel card, and so he has a way to get it back with like Shadrach. I think Shadrach or Meshach, I don't know, one of them, Abednego. I think it's Abednego. But I guess we'll just slow you down a little bit. We'll take the Son of God. Then I will.
You can play a territory class.
Nope. Not a whole lot of territory class in this deck. They didn't make the new Zadokanoid Solomon territory. With that, I think I will just. No, go ahead. Or I'll say go.
Annual card.
And rank. Not the one who gets sent. That is a Bendigo. Fairly sure.
Alright, nothing in my upkeep. Will activate for calling.
Oh. I think I need to turn it up a little bit, so otherwise. Sorry if it gets a little more noisy. Well, actually, try this. Unmute. Sorry for the popping if you heard that. See if that's a little better for audio. Turn the gain up just a little bit. Alright.
Fortunately, no emperors left. Just get a shuffle.
Alright. You have a shield trigger. Not sure. Well, let's just get the Lost Souls out of here and I'll draw into it soon enough, I'm sure, and can make more tokens if needed. Okay, Slave on top. Trigger on shield this turn. Totally only 3 Lost Souls left here. So.
Alright, I will.
Who will fight the giants? Suppose if John's got his Las Vegas deck, you know, this can be New York deck. New York Giants.
I don't think I have any good rescues facing down the Goliath. I think I'm just gonna pass it back.
Alright. We got a Forsaken, Lawless. I do finally have a star ability, which actually seems like it could be pretty relevant here. Stricken. Checked all decks and reserves for opponents during the next battle phase. Like that. Lawless, I will doing okay on Lost Souls over there, so I'll just grab the rest of my deck here. Pull out the Distressed and Lost Souls. And we've got a Speech, Cling to Power in Egypt. Of course, I put Egypt in as like the last card, and I was like, yeah, there's only 3 targets for it. Late game, it's gonna be bad. Fair enough. I guess we actually probably go with the Gam Speech in here. Would you like to cut?
I can be it.
Alright. that off. Alright, so upkeep. I think we keep the woes on Shield. And storehouse trigger. Let's take Covenant of Peace.
Use a dominant.
Yep.
Shipwreck storehouse.
Alright, storehouse down. Covenant of Peace goes back to reserve. Well, since we're not going to be able to get the discard with Aaron's staff, I think I'm going to turn that down. Don't need the Lost Souls at the moment, so I will activate Book. Go to reserve for a Covenant. Question is, how badly do I want that Covenant of Peace? I don't think it's bad enough. I think Your Remain is better here. Just in case that unsuccessful came up. So take that and activate it on Book. I will play Speech is good. And there. Company and discard pile. Nope, alright. So I will just go into battle. That's cool with you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do just go in with Hitub. Check Lost Souls from evil cards. Reserve him to add a Himalek. Himalek will take the Covenant of Peace. Reserve, and I will get the draw triggers on David's Tent, which I think I'm going to forego. Or I guess draw trigger from David's Tent and from my Himalek, but I'm going to not do either of those. In case you got a Foreign Wives hiding in there somewhere. That's my rescue.
5, 10. We'll block with Terrifying Beast and discard Himalek.
And underdeck Art of Matching Brigade from hand or territory instead. And is no longer protected. Probably will just do territory though. We'll dump Aaron.
I'll band to Saul.
Yep.
You understood.
Not drawing or taking?
I got stricken, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Good catch. Alright, so Saul is protected from the next. Okay. And you are 15, 14. so I will get generous giving. So we'll interrupt the protection. I will choose not to draw 3, and I will play Eye on it. Discard all evil cards in battle. Cannot be negated if more than 1 evil character is in battle. Would have been nice to have that around earlier for the toss battle, but we'll take it here. Just do harvest token. Right. Harvest token. And I'll put down a Defender of the Saints. And don't have a storehouse to reserve enhancements anymore. I think I will just get this out of the way. Second Coming, search for Son of God, play it, and I will take the token. I forgot to make another one. Oops. Alright, pass turn. 1, 2, 3. Flawless placement. Just go ahead and trigger the Lawless. Darkness, Woes, Punisher, Cross, Winds, and Confusion of Mind. Darkness goes in, Punisher. Yeah, we'll take 3 Woes. And I've got 2 Lost Souls triggers. We'll make more tokens for you. Oh boy. Tokens galore. And the camera, I'm sure that all of these priests kind of look the same, so hopefully you can kind of figure out what's going on here. I will use for telling, take Daniel's Guardian. Yep. I'll use for telling, take a Bendigo. No. 2 triggers. Yeah, I guess now my goal should be to try to get you to deck out before you get attacked with a Bendigo, because then you won't have a top card to underdeck and get your Son of God. You're so funny. Alright, let's go ahead and let's PBN. Nope. No laser build. I think we need to play Woes finally. Yep. I'm regretting not playing that when I played Mayhem way back on turn 1. So we'll play it as
I'll play it as good and negate the play of holies. And that will.
I need to get some more of these tokens.
Go ahead and I'll use plenty of soul, so I'll use Denarius and take a seize him from reserve.
Alright. Shield trigger. I'm just gonna fizzle one of these tokens.
And need to get that into play. Yes, we'll go. Go to rescue.
Yep.
Cards in hand. Do you have 8?
8. You finally have more cards in hand than I do.
Yeah.
Humble is online at the moment.
Yeah, that's what maybe we want to try and get underneath that humble. Let's play some heroes. Play Shadrach, Abednego, and Daniel's Guardian. Play this Malachite's Slave that's doing anything. And then we will. I guess we'll go that way. Alright. Start with Daniel's Guardian.
Yep.
Go to Daniel. Daniel, ban to Abednego.
So, if you're gonna want to keep banding, right? Oh no, never mind. It's just not be interrupted. So,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if there's a way you can do it because I do have Forsaken still.
Oh. Yeah, sure. Hiding your souls underneath, or I can't see.
We'll set these unimportant ones over.
Use Vendigo, underdeck the Golgotha, top deck Son of God. Then, yeah, I guess Forsaken's going to stop the chain. But I'll use Foretelling to take the Daniel card. Look at Storehouse, I need a dog game. And then I'll use Son of God and Rescue Humble.
Yep. So, notably, even though Foretelling Angel makes Daniel characters cannot be negated if there's a Daniel card on top, but since there wasn't a Daniel card on top when Abednego entered battle or when he activated, then he didn't get the modifier applied retroactively.
I'm not playing Son of God yet because I haven't played it.
Oh, yeah, good call. Okay. Alright, so now I have to get my High Priest plot back. And renegating evil characters. How many cards in hand then?
8.
8. Convenient, huh? And you are 11-14. I actually don't think that I want to block with Goliath here, because I think I'm better off fighting against those guys instead of against somebody who might come in, like a Michael. So I think I block with Saf here, who is prevented. E-Brown is also negated. Fuel was negated with the triggers. So yeah, I think that is my block. 9-11.
Your worship.
Okay. So I guess because of that complacent, I will get a humble will be active for the first enhancement I play here. I have 8 cards, so I'll go to 7 cards in hand, playing this Tenant's Kill the Sun, which cannot be prevented anyway because I have a Meek Law Soul. But will interrupt the battle, ban to an evil human, and discard a hero. So that will I'm going to ban to Jeshai. Going to kind of show what this deck was, supposed to do a tiny bit. He will take a Canaanite Giant from reserve, a Talmai, and then ban to a Son of Anak. So ban to Talmai. Now, this would have been a lot cooler if this was Rafa and he was making these guys cannot be negated. But I will not take anything from deck. It'll ban, or not ban, but if 3 giants are in battle, I can withdraw a hero except a Giant Slayer. I'm going to attempt to withdraw Daniel. And then Tenants Kill the Sun, can discard a hero, so we'll attempt to discard a Bendigo. Still worked.
Bendigo did his job.
Yeah, unfortunately, I suppose maybe I could have found a way to negate a Bendigo there, but risk losing the battle.
Rescue the Forsaken.
Okay.
Get that out of the way before anything bad happens. And down to 7. I will pass the turn.
Draw my last 3 here. Upkeep. Nothing to draw with book. No storehouse anymore. 3 woes. I guess stays on Sheol for good measure. And move to prep phase. Down this Egypt. No, not using the search there. Folies is negated, so I guess we'll deactivate that and we'll put up the Aaron staff just to get the CBN for my priests. And let's use Book of the Covenant. Go to reserve for Covenant with Abraham. And we'll activate that on book. Fully load up the book Tabernacle Glory. So Rubble and Dust. Here's your chance. We'll use that to take Bethlehem from reserve. Takes a hero or a site from reserve. I will then play it as a fortress. So much utility. So now, if you play a multi-rated evil card, I can draw 1, or I can reserve my hero to negate that card. Let's put down an Aaron. And I will... I guess I should have waited on that. Cool. Yep, we're gonna go to battle. Attack with the Defender of the Saints. Protect human heroes from demons. That should be relevant, I'm sure. We'll change to Ahatab and reserve. Protect Lost Souls or evil cards. Reserve him. Add a Zadok to battle. And I will reserve this Covenant of Peace to negate enhancements. I think I probably should have just kept Aaron in hand and reserved him instead to have the Covenant of Peace as extra backup just in case, but be negated by Zadok anyway.
What all you're negating? Enhancements?
Negating enhancements, protecting Lost Souls, and protecting my priests from demons, which now that your Terrifying Beast is gone, I don't think is relevant, but we'll see.
I'd like to block with Simon the Host. I will not ban, but I will choose your Eli to rescue. I have 2 meek souls thanks to you.
Alright. Eli. Well, he at least will let me take an OT artifact from reserve. So we'll get that Covenant of Peace right back.
And I'd like to activate Herod's Temple.
Yeah.
Today.
Look at that. Alright, you ready for this?
Sure.
See, I'm a 2-1. Yeah. Let's toss a Sin Offering for 2.
Okay.
We'll toss a Covenant of Peace for 3. Sorry, so yeah, you're 5. So yeah, you are -2, 6, so yeah, your initiative.
Toss a Philosophy for 2.
Yep. So Eli would be discarded. Does that trigger your main?
Isn't he discarded by game rule?
That's what I'm wondering. Still something that you're doing, but it's discarded because of the decrease.
I thought that was being discarded by game rule. Doesn't trigger that. Was it worded?
If an opponent removes your last hero from battle, you may remove this from the game to add your hero to battle.
Move this. I'm not actually removing it. It's that one was game rule. Character is decreased. Toughness is decreased to 0 or less.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah, sequence that a little poorly, I think, then. Yeah. Work. I guess that's still, yeah, okay, yeah, that stays on him. I will claim to powers, my territory class enhancement. Reserve for lurking. And I will pass the turn.
End of your turn, I'll use foretelling. Take the Meshach. Alright, turn. Three. Look, it's a cross.
The cross.
Alright, upkeep. Woes will target. Staff makes their priest. No, my house is on good.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just do staff.
Skip.
Alright, and then got rid of Forsaken. Got a lurking.
I think people are getting to the point where they have to go to Christmas lunch or something. We're dwindling on viewers.
No.
This is where it gets exciting now. See if I can still win with my last 7 cards here. And I suppose my 5 in reserve.
Activate Narius. We'll take a Romans Destroy Jerusalem.
Cool.
Yes, we'll do the rescue attempt thing.
Do the thing.
Meshach, prevent the next. Except Daniel may draw 1. Draw. Last card is Golgotha.
Cross and Golgotha, right there.
Daniel. Servants. Michael.
Okay, so preventing the next non-Daniel, negating things and other things, negating, protecting humans and tossing multi-brigade. Well, I think we go. Yeah, I think we go back to Goliath here. So negate the ban and the draw on Meshach. And then so Daniel's kicked out, and then, or so I guess Daniel and Michael are kicked out, and then his servants is withdrawn.
Oh, yeah, because he's.
Yep.
We've got the. Yeah, I don't think that. I will. Is it stalemate then? Because.
Yeah.
I will pass.
I'll try to force the issue, I guess. I'm gonna play. Oh, this is still tossed. I guess I won't do that then. Alright, I'll pass.
Put down wins. And artifact. Good.
Hey, Hendrix is here. He's the only viewer we need. That's right. Merry Christmas, John.
Merry Christmas.
Alright, drawing my one card. Got 3 woes that I think just still stays on Shield. So you play your Romans Destroy Jerusalem and discard the Shield. Book of the Covenant. No trigger there. I think that's my only upkeep stuff. So I will then move to prep phase.
Yep.
Of course, that tokens coming back to bite me. Unfortunately.
Got greedy with his tokens.
Yep.
Don't make tokens you don't need, folks.
Simon the host cannot be negated. I think maybe he'll activate Holy of Holies. Basically, do I want to negate your characters or make my priest CBN? Is kind of the question here. I think I make my priest CBN. Yeah, I think that's correct. And then I will move to the battle phase.
Sure.
Let's attempt a rescue with Abiathar. Take an OT Clay enhancement from reserve, which will be suppose I'll take a Zeal for the Lord. And
Zeal, you say.
Zealous. Notably has no strength. Is unfortunate.
It will. You're a 5/4.
3/4.
3/4. Alright, I will block with that part.
Protected from discard abilities. Okay.
We're not trying to discard him.
Well, good.
I'm trying to figure out a way if I can get something out of reserve.
I should probably just block with a Malachite Slave. He seems best option.
That does not seem accurate.
Didn't Priest get to choose the blocker hero? Well, that would even like fit well enough in here. Guess if you did like Elijah and you did the other Zadok, and that bans to a Prophet.
I'll block with Super Silly Scribes.
Well, isn't that should
I will exchange a Swift Beings card from reserve, which will be 24 of the Elders.
Good card from hand with a card. With yeah, any card from reserve. Seems good. Alright, your initiative.
I will activate Herod's Temple.
Huh?
I will toss this Roman's Destroyers.
Yep. That'll be good. I'm at 8, so I guess I just passed the turn.
Draw this Gotha. Upkeep.
It's just for the record, in case anyone hasn't figured this out by now, we are not timing the game, so we're just playing until we end.
Till someone gives up.
Yeah, or somebody wins, I guess. Because we've been live for almost 2 hours. Wow, all right.
3 woes is good. Let's just keep it on Mr. Saf.
Shaff is Shaff. Gated indeed.
Will deactivate Denarius and dare you to discard something to this confusion of mind.
I think I'll be alright.
Activate this, or play this Golgotha. Take a Pontius Pilot from reserve.
Deal trigger. Underdeck one of your meek tokens.
You have how many in hand?
I have 8.
Will make a rescue attempt with the 24 Elders, shuffling a Denarius.
Yep. Which is actually kind of funny, because now you have a card to reserve for Herod's Temple next turn. Look at that.
Got him!
And you have how many cards in hand?
5.
5 in hand. I don't think Goliath is the play here. We're probably just going for toughness. So we got bring out Saf. Is negated, but he's a 9/11.
Yeah, your initiative.
we'll play this Clinging to Power. It's negated, but it gives me 3/3, so I'm 12, 15, or 14.
Okay. I will Faith Unbowed.
Battle, withdraw all evil characters, not used by Daniel heroes. The rest doesn't do anything. I have special initiative here. I still have 4 in hand, but I will be able to finally drop this Bringing Fear. Had it. Make you wish it was Golgotha on top instead of the cross. Puts me at 15, 17.
One card. Yep. Go ahead.
Alright. Woes. It just stays on shield. Go to prep. Covenant of Abraham, or with Abraham. We'll take. And. Ahitub. And I think now I'll let the Holy of Holies active. Well, I suppose if we do that, then your Confusion of Mind actually does things. Got 4 in hand. That's okay. Yeah, I think we need to do that. The Holy of Holies is going to be active, and not going to get below 4, so we go to battle. Kind of missing Ermin Thummim. I took that out of the list. Wishing I had the informations. Alright. Let's attack with Phineas. So enhancements from numbers used by Phineas cannot be negated. Normally he'd be able to banish your Confusion of Mind, but he's not CBN, so. Got my tablet again there.
Nine. Lock with Simon.
Right. -2, 6.
Yep.
Your initiative.
I'll play a season.
Alright. Target.
Capture Phineas.
Yep, that will resolve. So you can look at my hand and my deck. So it's just my hand. So I have an Ahatav, Zeal, Trumpet Blast, Philistine Chariots, Mask of Self-Glorification, Stricken, and Lurking.
Put aside this.
Alright. I think I have a Bethlehem trigger. Those will actually just use that. I'll reserve my Ahmaz to negate seize him. Bethlehem finally doing a thing. Yay. And I get to draw a card if I had cards to draw. And he wasn't negated. Or actually, I guess he's still on in territory because of he was CBN when he was playing. Whatever.
Unsuccessful.
Yep. So this battle ends. You remain. We'll begin a new battle. Let's begin with just go big still. So let's go with Aaron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I got any other blocks.
Layers of protection or layers of utility finally paid off.
Yeah, so ironically, I almost put in Rebel and Dust, but I went with Christian Martyr instead, and Rebel and Dust would have been far, far better.
Yeah. In this particular matchup, yeah, that would have made sense. Figured, yeah, I was pretty sure you had one dominant left, and yeah, I figured it must have been Martyr, which yeah, fortunately your complacent kind of worked out at the right time.
Yeah, that was yeah, so the missing the Denarius trigger at one turn, I was going to get Saul and then probably pop it for the draw, and because I didn't get Saul, I didn't discard it, and then you got rid of my Emperor. There's actually supposed to be an Emperor Nero in here, but I did not get one of those in time. Yeah, we were a little light on the Emperors.
So I think what might have saved you that I thought about afterwards, if you on your terrifying beast you saw a block, if you had discarded Goliath instead of trying to go for Phineas or whoever I was attacking with. I think if you take out Goliath, then your offense kind of just walks in because I can't get big enough, and maybe I can find something with Sheol and some combination of enhancements, but
You don't just instead though.
well, I think or doesn't isn't it only if it's a hero that I can instead it?
No, that's a different one. It's owner may underdeck a card a matching brigade from hand or territory instead.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm thinking of lions.
Yeah.
It's the discarded human. If it's a hero, opponent can do something instead. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you should have done it, and then I would have thought that I couldn't instead.
Maybe, yeah.
Kind of me misplaying.
Yeah, Goliath. Goliath was tricky. I am maybe supposed to recognize that and use the second angel to make sure Goliath doesn't come back. But figured at that point in the game, the angel was a pretty sure rescue.
Yeah, honestly, I maybe should have I thought about it, opted against it, but I think maybe I should have on your Saul to Balaam's block after you played Balaam's of just doing Second Coming to Angel. I think that probably would have been a good play on my part to achieve the goal that Second Coming was doing anyway of rescuing another lost soul, and then also getting rid of your Saul. But the eye on it came in handy there anyway. I also think I misplayed against your Simon. I should have just done the Covenant of Peace first to get the toss for 3 to give you initiative, and then you might have been spooked into tossing right away, so I didn't have to use Sin Offering as well. But yeah, I coincidentally, once I got the Covenant of Peace back off of Eli, I did have enough to toss down Simon.
Yeah, I figured you still had a lot of enhancements left.
Yeah.
As far as numbers.
Yeah, I really like Trumpet Blast from Roots. That's I think one of the better cards from Roots that Teal got, or Clay got, Priest got, I guess. Zeal is pretty good too, especially with Generous Giving. I thought that would be kind of cool. Get the Interrupt back for Zeal, basically. So Interrupt, then play Zeal off of Phineas. But yeah, between Trumpet Blast and Sin Offering off of Zadok, I thought that was pretty good too, especially with Holy of Holies and or Aaron's Staff active. Turning off characters and enhancements. Yeah, I thought the Rafa Giants would be at least a little cute, if not good. Got Tenants, got Lurking, wherever that went. And then actually even Clinging to Power could work. Played at the right time. Where my Lurking end up? So basically just abandon, either go straight to Emim, withdraw their lone hero, cannot be negated, or go to Sheshai, Bandit Talmai, and then so Emim works with Lurking and Tenants. Sheshai can be brought out with Tenants, Lurking, or Clinging, because he does have band ability, so I can add him to battle, Bandit Talmai, and then withdraw a hero, except a Giant Slayer. Yeah, that'll be kind of fun to do it. At least try. I don't think it's hyper super competitive or anything. It is nice because you get the interrupts, but there's so much banding that withdrawing a lone hero is kind of tough. That's why I had Forsaken in here. It's running Scattered Sheep as well to try to deal with that, even though I had to pop it against an Angel of the Winds on turn 1. But yeah, Pot of Mana wouldn't work, of course, because I have to bring an additional character in. Otherwise, that would be a good fit for the deck. But yeah, at least for the offense, it could probably utilize it well enough. But offense does like to band a little bit too. So, but that is where we are going to call it for today. Gotta get to our family shindig pretty soon here. I'll be leaving in just a couple hours or so. So thank you everyone who joined us for the Christmas stream. Christmas stream. We are gonna do this maybe not every holiday, but we'll do it a little more often now. I think that we've got this set up working out and try out some different decks. We do also, Justin and I got paired for our Lackey Grand Prix game, which I think we decided now that this counts for that game. Right?
No, that's not what we agreed on, actually.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll be probably playing that tomorrow here, and I'll be recording that, and we'll do that, or that'll be Thursday's video, so you can look forward to that, another game between us, but we will be using Lackey, and we might do a different format of kind of recorded game, where we do it almost like this, where we do some commentary, but we'll be doing that after the fact. So it kind of depends on if the time works out. Otherwise, it might just be a regular video of just recording and uploading the video with the intro and all that normal stuff. But if we do have time, then we will probably kind of edit it together, and then we might splice in some video of us kind of explaining, okay, I made this move, and here's why I did it in that moment, or like here are the things I was considering. So kind of like what we're doing here, but this way we can do it a little more competitively, because we're not doing it after we're doing it after the game instead of mid game where we're kind of telling each other here are our options, and so that's what we're thinking. If you guys enjoy that, then let us know, and I might try to do that more often. It's obviously easier when I'm playing Justin, because then we can coordinate time a little more easily than with other players in the Lucky Grand Prix. So that's why we're trying that out. But with that, thank you again, everybody, for watching, and we will catch you all next time. Have a Merry Christmas, and I guess I'll talk to you on Thursday from a video, so I won't say Happy New Year yet, but we're getting there.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and have a fun holiday.
Woo! All right.